Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Marilyn with Plan, Heal, and Be Merry, and what we're gonna do today is our weekly check-in, and we're gonna be counting our cash envelope money. So don't forget to stay tuned for that. I have here my week 3 check-in. Let me look at my calendar for the month of November. Okay, so my first week check-in was on the 8th. Second week check-in was for the week of the 15th. And right now I'm super late. I'm doing my check-in for this week here. So I'm gonna add that information onto my weekly check-in number 3. And then next week, or this week I should say, at the end of this week, I will be checking in for week number 4. I skipped this week, which would have been week 1 for my family and I. And so I won't be having a week 5 check-in, but just FYI. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and just get started. And let me see here. Cash envelope expense. Chucho. He went to the groomers. And that was $40. So what I do here, guys, what I do first is I come to my monthly view and I add all my expenses that I need to check myself for. And this is one of my cash envelopes. So let's go ahead. I think it was on the Monday. And then we had a household expense, and I had the carpets washed and my tile, and that was $235. So this came out of the $70 that I had cash for household, and then it also, the remainder of it would be from unbudgeted. So let's go ahead. I'll add that to my unbudgeted side, but I'm gonna make myself a note so I don't forget it. Okay, and then what else do we have? We did have some, what am I saying here? Blow money expense. And that amount was $40. My husband and I did get to go on a date, and actually I should write that down. Let me get my sinking fund one. We did go on a date, and the price was a little bit more than just $75. So we added the remainder from blow money. Let's see here. And then this there. All right. And then of course we got gasoline and our groceries, and then let me see, what else do I need to do? That week we did not eat out. This week we have been eating out, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Oh my gosh, guys, I've been putting this on the wrong week. That Friday was the date. That was this past Thursday. And then Chucho was this past Monday, not 2 Mondays ago. Alright, is that all I had? Oh no. I did spend close money from sinking funds, so that's good. I was wondering why my sinking funds was so low, my Capital One account, and I'm like, oh, but then again, we finished the 2 birthdays, and then we went ahead and purchased Christmas presents already, and then we had some expenses with clothing, so you know, all that adds up. I will be having a video updating you guys on that. And then let me see, what else do we have to do here? Oh, I forgot. Gift expenses. We still have $10 left. Okay. And then my husband did go get a haircut. So that was cash envelope from personal care. Oh, personal care. And the whole 42 was spent. Oh, that was a Friday. And then let me just make sure, no eating out, which is good. We did spend our babysitting money. Oops, I can't write. So, you know, being that it's the end of the month, I am looking pretty poor. So, that's sad. All right, I think that is everything. So let's go ahead and go back here. Let's go ahead and enter that information here. Here is my wallet. I'm going to get it out of the way. And then I am going to start with groceries as usual. And then we had a remaining amount of $4.50. And then we spent 120. So what is that? I can't do simple math, guys. $330 left. Is that right? Yes, because then last week we spent 120. That doesn't add up. Let me see. 600. Oh, that's right. Okay, 150. Okay. I'm like, that's not adding up. Okay, my mistake. So it's not 120, it's 150. 150. So then I should have 300 left. All right, that looks more right. Then I have 150 here and 150 there. All right, gasoline money. I am all over the place, guys. At least, but the way I'm looking at it is like I'm trying to stay afloat. The end of October and the beginning of November were just not good for me. So I need to get back in the swing of things and I need to be consistent about it. So guys, please help me, you know, scold me and say, hey, you haven't been posting, where are you? Just so that I can get it together. And then we have unbudgeted amount. Okay, so we had unbudgeted. Let me add household. Household. So for household, we had $70 in there. And I'm going to say we spent the $70, so we have 0 left. But then the difference of the carpet cleaning came from unbudgeted. Minus 70. 165. Okay, so here I'm gonna roll over last week's what is it called? Last week's balance, sorry. So I am starting with negative $100. And then I'm going to add 165 to that. So now I am at negative 265, guys. Ouch. You know, I might cover this 165 from our November, from our sinking funds for holidays for Thanksgiving, because I did get them clean for Thanksgiving. We're gonna have our family come over, so you know, maybe I'll have to see how the rest of the budget goes for the rest of the month and go from there. And then another known expense that we had this week was my husband and my son's haircut. We had 42 to begin with. They spent it all. And so now we have 0 there. And then what else do I have? My pet expenses. He went to the groomer. So I had, let's see here, $20 left. Did I write 20 or 40? I wrote 40 on the other side, didn't I? And I spent 20. I know that I just used whatever was in the wallet for that. So it's 0. Let me double check myself, guys. I might have written that wrong over here. Yeah, I wrote 40. No, it was 20 because it was just a bath. He didn't get a haircut. Okay, what else do I have? I think that is it. Yep, I think that is the expenses that we have for this month. I'm sorry, this week. Or that past week. I am getting ready to post for the current week and then... So, oh no, I'm not going to be doing the number 5 because I skipped 1 week for November for us. Alright, let me just pull out my cash here. Okay, so now I have my little envelopes. Oops! And all the change fell out. Yes, I usually just throw the change in here and then when I need it, I just, you know, open it up and get the change. So I just pulled these out of my wallet here and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So for gift expenses, we are already at 0. Correct. And then pet expenses, we spent $20 the prior week and we spent $20 this week, so we're done. Personal care is also been used. Family fun, we have, let's see, $115. Yay, no expenses there. Oops, I am adding it to the wrong side. Alright, and then school expenses, we've had no expenses there. This looks very disorganized, guys. Sorry, I apologize. So for school expenses, we've had no additional expenses. Last time we said we had 15. Oh yeah, because my son got good grades. So here we are, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then my babysitting money we used. Our eating out money we used as well. Well, no, not this past week. We used it this week. confusing because I didn't do this last Thursday. I'm sorry, guys. And then blow money, we should have $30 left because we started with 70. We started with 70. 70, still had 70, so let me add that here. So we started with 70 and we spent 40. So we should have 30. Let me just make sure. Blow money. 30. Okay. And then groceries, you guys know I only take that out once a month, and that's for my cash envelope stuffing video. And then date night was used, and then household was used for our carpet cleaning and tile cleaning. You know, I used to do that like all the time. Well, not all the time. I used to do it, especially when the kids were crawling. I used to get my carpets cleaned twice a year. And then it went down to once a year. And then I just realized I haven't done it. And the only reason why I remember it is because people are coming over and I'm like, oh, I need to get that done so I can look cleaner. But it also would benefit my son because poor guy, he's allergic to a lot. So hopefully, you know, that'll help him out some there. And then, yeah, so my point is, I think the last time I got my carpets washed was 2 years ago, is what the people, Stanley Steamer, said. Alright, you guys, well, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys have any questions, please leave them listed down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.